Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Billy. Today we'd like to share with you 3 winter wool dresses that have absolutely no darts in either the bodice or the skirt. This is accomplished by using a princess seam bodice and a quarter circle skirt. And for these dresses, I also added a collar because I really like the look the collar gives to these dresses. So as for the bodice, I use a new look 6723 pattern previously talked about in my video number 5, 6, and 7. And as for the skirt portion, I used new look pattern 6843, and the view that I used is this view A. And even though the pattern doesn't say it, but I feel that it's pretty much of a quarter circle skirt, and therefore it's a bit drapey if you use the drapey material, and because of that it has no darts, so that also makes it easy. As for the color, I used a new look pattern 6000, the color that I previously talked about in my video number 14 when I talked about the vintage dresses, and also video number 4 when I made 2 dresses from this particular pattern. So the first dress I will show you is this wool kind of a salt and pepper tweed, and this is a relatively lightweight tweed. Actually, it's quite drapey, so I really like it. So as you can see, this is a princess seam, center front, 2 sides, and then in the back it has 2 sides, 2 middle comprising the center back, and also 2 sides. And for this one, I made a 3/4 sleeve because I really like this length. And as for the skirt, as you can see, it's a bit drapey, but not too much. And for this one, I made pockets, so inseam pockets. And so that was really easy. And so I really am very pleased how this came out. And for this particular one, I did not line the dress other than the sleeves. And the method that I line the sleeves can be found in my video number 17 when I did the sew along of the Carolina Herrera dress, which actually I'm wearing right now. So here is a video of this wool tweed dress. And as you can see, it really is quite fitted, and I really enjoyed it, and it's really very elegant. And in a way, it has a bit of a vintagey look, so I really like it. And I've worn this dress several times already and have received a very positive feedback from people, including some men actually, so that was quite a nice surprise. The second dress that I will show you is identical in all respects. This is how I really like things. When I find something that is a winning combination, I stick with it and only modify if I really need to. So the second one is a navy blue. The material is double wool crepe, so it's quite thick actually. And as you can see, the same thing, princess seam bodice, front and back, and the same collar. And the collar is comprised of 2 pieces, one here and the other smaller one here. And I connected them using this really nice brooch that I got on Amazon actually. And so this is what it looks like. And so here's a quick video of this double crepe wool dress in navy blue. And for this one, because this material is quite thick actually, much thicker than the first salt and pepper wool material. So for this one, I moved my needle position to 0.5, i.e. I moved 1 position to reduce the seam allowance, and therefore giving me about an extra 1/2 inch of wearing ease to accommodate for the thicker fabric. And it worked very well. I feel, I did not feel constricted whatsoever. And I think it looks really elegant in this monochromatic navy blue color. So I'm really happy how it turned out. The third dress that I will show you is this red wool dress made from a coating material by Marc Jacobs that I purchased on Moo's website. And this material is really thick because it's meant to be for coats. But I talked about using the coating material for winter dresses in my video number 16. And so I'm continuing that sort of tradition for the dresses that I'm making recently. And so this one is kind of my winter, Christmas, New Year's party dress. And so here I used a brooch that is a wreath, and I thought that would add to the festivity of this dress. And I really like this fabric. This fabric, as you can see, is a bit of a texture. It has this really nice pattern that gives it some interest, but not too busy. And this material is incredibly thick because it is for, it's a coating material. And so I really like it. So the same thing, the princess seam bodice, front and back, the collar, and also the dress. And for this dress, technically, I would need 2 yards of fabric if I wanted pockets. But because for this Marc Jacobs coating material, I only got 1.5 yards. So I did not have enough fabric to make pockets. And also I really squeezed every inch out of this fabric to make this dress. So as a result, the collar actually should have been cut at 45-degree bias. However, I didn't have enough space for a true 45-degree bias cutting. So this one is a little bit less, I think maybe about 40 inches, but then I just made the collar just a little longer just in case I needed it. And because I lengthened both pieces by the same amount, about an additional ½ inch, they will still overlap the same place. And so I just want to make sure that I have enough in the back that will allow me to have this very nice, elegant overlapping. And so I can put a brooch on here. So for this one, unlike the other two, I actually did line it. So I lined it with this sort of a little bit orangey China silk that I have at home. But for this particular one, I actually sewed down, I did an overstitch here to sew down the collar. So the collar, the portion that is inside would stay down. And here is, you can probably see better from this one because this one has lining. So here I did an overstitch here all around, except I stopped at about 2 inches from the zipper. So then I want to ensure that the overstitch line will stay hidden under the collar. So here's a quick video of this red holiday dress, and I really like it. It really is festive, and I think it will keep me very warm when I go out and go to parties in this holiday season. So I am very happy how this turned out. So these are the 3 no dart dresses that I made for the winter, and I am really happy how they came out. And because they have no darts, they are really very fast to put together. For example, the 2 that were not lined, they took me about 5 to 6 hours to complete from cutting to finish. And for this red wool dress, because I did line it, so it did take me longer. So I estimated it took me probably about 10 hours to make, which is obviously substantially more, but I really like how a dress that is lined looks. It just looks so much more polished, and I really do like it, but it really definitely does almost double the amount of work. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope I will see you soon. Bye bye.